Welcome back to the Pratte Pack Gym. Football, it's a game, but the game of life is for keeps. That every once in a while, through a very desperate situation and a sad ending, there are those profiles in courage, and this happens to be one of them. Matt Kluka touched many lives and inspired countless people with the grace, strength, and courage he showed in his battle with cancer. He died Friday night at the age of 36 at the Good Samaritan Hospital in Marshall Township. Numerous friends and supporters, old and new, took to Facebook over the weekend to express their gratitude to the Patterson Township native, whose story went national a month ago after film star Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson tweeted admiration about him and a magazine profiled his story. Here's a sampling of some of those posts. "You are an inspiration to so many and will be deeply missed, Shannon Hitchcock. A man of great character, your heart always filled with love and compassion for all walks of life. Childhood friend, Landon Fidelis. A true kind soul with a zest for life unparalleled by most, Rich Vanish Jr. You modeled how to live your life every day, Oprah King. It was a pleasure to have shared a few moments with you. A.J. Long, the Blackhawk High junior and fellow sports and fitness enthusiast, whose video interviewed with Kluka helped spread the word about the man's battle with cancer. Quote, he gave me a lot of inspiration to keep working toward things, and I'm going to keep working hard in his honor. Muscle and Fitness magazine's November issue wrote about Kluka, who continued a 5-day regimen of weightlifting and strength conditioning combined with a strict diet of holistic approaches after an oncologist had told him in September that he only had a few weeks to live. The same issue of that magazine featured a cover story on Rock Johnson, known in the wrestling world and to movie fans as simply The Rock, who asked the magazine to provide him with Kluka's phone number. Johnson telephoned Kluka to express his admiration. We talk like long-lost friends, Kluka said on that November 14th interview in the Beaver County Times. We talked about weightlifting and our families and pets and told some jokes. Johnson shared Kluka's story via social media, posting about the Beaver County friend he vowed to never forget. A 1998 New Brighton graduate and a former strong safety and wide receiver for the Bethany College football team, Kluka was invited back to his high school alma mater, New Brighton, for his very emotional speech prior to a football game this past season. It was a great feeling to hear someone say you inspired them, Kluka said in his interview with the Beaver County Times. Quote, if that helps people to get into the gym or helps them in their daily life, I'm all for it. I have known the Kluka and Havancic family for years. Matt's father, Skip, has taught me a lot about the great game of football that he and his son, Matt, loved so much. His beloved mother, Kathy, a neighbor of mine. And during my 15th year on this earth, her father was injured at a local brickyard. So during the summer of that year, because of the pain, he was unable to sleep. So after midnight, he would go on the back porch and light a cigar. And that would be my cue to slip outside and go chat with him. And chat we did for the entire summer. I learned so much about the man that I respected so much. One thing was, he was a 26-year-old private at Normandy during D-Day, while his mother, meaning Matt, a small child, and her mother, Helen, were at home waiting for the safe return of their father and Helen's husband. I've often said people who have served in the military are the most courageous and the best that the world has to offer. And because of my love of the great sport of boxing, I've often used that term champion. When you think about what a champion is, it's someone that can overcome insurmountable odds and remain focused no matter how bad the situation is. Young Matt Kluka may have lost his battle with cancer, but to me, he will always be an undisputed champion.